tryna stay fly.
What's good, Fayetteville? We in your city. Adrian Nyce, Mouthin Out. We on the Mouthin Out interview tour. Right now, I'm here with
Lizzie, Yayo.
Lizzie, Yayo in the building.
Yeah.
Yayo, where does Yayo come from? Is that?
Yayo came from a transition in my life where I was profiting.
Okay. Profiting. Okay, we got.
Helping the needy.
Okay, and then we kept the name and ran with it.
It was actually given to me.
Oh, really?
Yes. Shout out and Freedom Dollar. Most definitely. It was given to me.
Okay, and so now we Lizzie Yayo.
Yeah.
And that's our artist name.
Yes, it is.
So you're in the music.
Yes.
You rap, sing, both melodic
both.
types of. Okay. Okay. Let's describe your sound. How would you describe your sound?
I would say rap pop. Rap pop. I have some that is like that commercial with my last baddie, which is streaming on all platforms. So you guys make sure you guys check that out, baddie. And a little bit of trap. Just a little bit.
So okay, let's like if we had to, because they haven't heard you. If we had to like, I don't know, grab 2 or 3 artists and kind of mix them to get you, who would we grab in to kind of?
Well, I would say I'm original because though a lot of people isn't like me. Everybody goes through their things and everything like that, but as far as a mixture I've heard, oh well, Eve or Trina, a mixture of that.
Okay. What got you into music? What made you transition from the profiting to the music?
Well, I was actually doing music beforehand.
Oh wow.
Yeah, my dad, he had me singing any and everywhere when I was 3 years old. So I've been singing. I started off singing. I was doing gospel. 2009, I transitioned into rapping because I was able to express myself quicker. So
you said you started out doing gospel?
Yeah.
I mean,
I did some worldly music too when I was 8 with a group of girls.
Oh, so you're in a group? Yeah,
I was in a group.
What happened to
one of the girls ended up having cancer.
Dang.
Yes. So
that's crazy.
So we had to fall back from each other, let her heal, be there supportively. You know, while I was there, I was still doing my own thing.
How old were you when this?
At that time, I was 11.
Wow, was that like traumatizing at all? Like, I guess I don't know how close you were to the girl. I imagine you were close to her.
Yes.
But I mean, you know, you guys have this group going on, and then, you know, someone does come down with that.
It was being that I was young and I wasn't familiarized with the things like that. Now that I'm older, I understand more. Then it was like, okay, my friend's sick. You know, I want her to get better. I felt bad, and I was just ready for like her transition in life change, her hair, everything. So I guess you could say it definitely taught me.
Did the thought cross your mind to like, I don't want it to sound like bad, you know, because she did come down with cancer or whatever, but just like to replace her within the group, or like how?
I felt like it was time for me to just do my own thing.
Got you.
I didn't want to keep going or replace her with who I had there because it wouldn't be the same.
And then what about the other girl? Did she kind of, you know, I guess once the group parted ways, did she continue to do music or?
No. Yeah, she stopped. Like I was
wasn't really in it then.
The person that was pushing it.
Got
you know, making sure everybody came to practice, making sure that we were at our shows and stuff like that. So I was pretty much the backbone of it.
Did y'all have like a manager, or was like your parents kind of doing like the manager?
Well, my dad, he was somewhat like a manager.
Okay.
Tasha, her father, he had a recording studio in his home.
Oh wow.
So it was pushing both of our fathers were pushing both of us.
That's nice. After y'all split ways, were you still recording in the guy's studio, or did you find your own? Or
I actually didn't record till about 2008.
how old were you then?
I was 18, turning 19.
Oh, so that was a good long bit.
Yes.
Like 8 years, 7 years, something like
Yeah,
that.
so it was mostly
Wow.
at that time I was just performing at different places.
Nice.
Got into to church, and I was just going to different churches and singing.
Why did you stop doing gospel music and then go into like worldly music, as you were saying? I
can't say I stopped doing gospel music because that is my go-to, especially while I'm by myself. But I left Texas. My manager had passed. He was older. Shout out to Ron Hawkins. He was part of the Blue Note. So he inspired me a lot. After he passed, I just felt like, let me come back home, you know? And I got connected with TMF, which is a group, and they were rapping. And I was singing. I was like, I want to rap.
I mean, well, there's gospel rap, you know what I'm saying? Do you think you could make it as a gospel artist?
Yes.
Is that not a lane you want to explore? Or I'm just asking because there's not a lot. Well, I guess there is a lot of gospel artists, but it's not as, I want to say, the whole world doesn't, listen to it or whatever, however you want to put it.
Right. I feel like I will eventually go back to, because it's more spiritual. Mm-hmm. People connect, like even with worldly music, they're connecting, but it's just a different feel, a different push, I guess you could say, where people connect a little bit different.
Facts. What's Texas like? Texas. The Texas music scene. What is that like?
Texas music scene is love.
What part of Texas?
Killeen.
What big city is that by? I don't know.
It's by Austin, an hour away from Houston.
Okay.
It's actually the biggest Army base that they have in the U.S. Fort Hood. Shout out to Fort Hood. But as far as the scene, being that I was in the gospel, I was actually the youngest actually doing it in my city in Killeen at that time. So it was supportive. I have a lot of older people. They loved it, I actually got started doing that. There was a contest. A friend of mine was telling me, because they heard me sing, and they was like, Liz, you need to go to the contest that they're having.
Shut it down.
I was blessed out of 60 people.
Wow.
Yes. So.
Dang. You won?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that got me like a lot of open doors when it comes down to the gospel field. Like being able to go to different cities in Texas to express myself. And the Bahamas and Freeport. I went to the convention center. I performed there. They had a festival I was able to perform at. The radio station, I was able to sing on there. And so, yeah.
So you've been doing this for a while. This is what we're going to do. Okay. So basically, I'm going to paint this scenario, okay?
Yeah.
And within this scenario, you have 1 minute to tell the audience why they should listen to your music. Okay, your music is out online right now, right?
Yeah.
All streaming platforms.
All platforms.
Okay, so let me paint this scenario. All right, so basically, boom, you've been kidnapped, right? They bring you to this disclosed location. They're streaming your face out to the whole world, okay? And it's do or die. What's going to make you live is if the rest of the world goes to your music and gets you to, I don't know, like 5 billion streams, So you have 1 minute to talk to the rest of the world and tell them why they should go stream your music.
I feel like you all should stream my music because I'm real and I don't do anything degrading in order to be heard. Instead of talking bad about people or talking or putting down people, I uplift, and I give people the opportunity to know that you don't have to submit yourself to having sex or doing anything to make it. I just keep it real, and I I'm a hustler. You know what I'm saying? I just keep it. I'm a hustler. So I feel like anybody would want to fuck with a hustler because they not gonna stop. And I stay 10 toes down. And there's not a lot of loyal people.
Okay, there you go. And then what's your social media just in case like a manager, some label comes across this interview, they want to tap in with you?
All right. Well, first and foremost, you have to hit up Mozzie Bracken 18.
Yeah, I was about to say after I said that, I should have said and collab with
right. So
partnership with.
Yeah, so definitely hit him up. You can follow me, Lizzie Yayo, LizzieYayo.
Who are some of your musical inspirations?
Beyonce,
of course,
Brandy Norwood, Eve, Trina.
Okay. Who would you say out of like the female artists? It could be singers or rappers. Who would you say is like the top right now in this era?
In this era, I'm 90s. I'm really stuck in the 90s, y'all. But I like Tink. I like Tink.
Okay.
I want to say it's Janae. No,
Janae Aiko?
Yes, I like her music.
Would you say Beyonce is still like relevant, or would you say she's not as relevant as she used to be?
I would say she's still relevant.
Okay.
She's gonna always be relevant.
Do you think she, I guess, has kind of like set the tone as far as like what everybody strives to be or achieve?
Yes. She put in her work. She didn't stop, even if a lot of it had to do with support, but she hasn't stopped. She dances. She's expanded her brand.
Is there anybody out right now who could give her like a run for her money, you would say? And it ain't got to be music-wise. It could be, I guess, entertainment-wise too.
That's all. Probably Megan Thee Stallion or Mulatto. I mean, I don't know. Cardi B, because Cardi B been going hard. But I really,
So if we got Beyonce right here, do you think that Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, whoever else, do you think they're on
Nicki Minaj?
Or Nicki Minaj? Ooh, Nicki Minaj. Do you think they're on the same line with her? Or you think they right here and we got Beyonce up here? Or how would you place it all?
I feel like they got some, like, you can't
some more groundwork.
Yeah, like she's been doing it.
That's true.
And when she does it, she keeps going harder and harder, So I feel like they're doing their thing. Most definitely. I salute all women. I love when women do their thing. But Beyonce, she's steady coming. She coming hard. Now she's rapping and singing, She wasn't doing that.
She wasn't.
She wasn't even dancing at one point. So yeah, she done came up.
If you had to choose your Mount Rushmore of female artists, top female artists to go on your Mount Rushmore, in your opinion, who would be on your Mount Rushmore?
Eve, Nicki Minaj.
That's two.
Of course, Beyonce.
That's three.
And
Eve, Nicki Minaj. Yeah.
I would always say Brandy, because Brandy is what got me started.
Brandy. First time I heard that. I like that.
She got me started.
Okay. So you're signed to BMP.
Yes.
And you're also the
president.
The president.
Yes.
What are some of the roles that you have to do pertaining to presidency, etc.?
Make sure they're registered, help with events, help with the paperwork, make sure people stay engaged.
How do you do that and then also manage like your music or find time to do your music, focus on your music and all that stuff, and balance a family and stuff like that at the same time?
I normally put my stuff behind. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I make sure I do what I have to do for them, because they have obligated themselves. So I've obligated myself.
But you still find time to do music, right?
Yes.
So how do you? So you make sure everybody else straight, and then once everybody else straight, you come to yourself. Okay, now it's time.
I'm my mom too, So I guess that part has a lot to do with it.
Yeah. Okay. Where do you want to take your music?
Everywhere. I want everybody to hear my music, feel my music. You know, get to understand who I am and relate, be able to relate, because I've been through some things. You know, I've been through a lot, and a lot of women and men has been through a lot. So being able to voice it and probably help people cope with that. You know, I want the world to hear my music.
So we know how Mozzie feels about, you know, maybe potentially moving out to a different place. How do you feel? Are you wanting to kind of venture out? You know, I know y'all go together, but like, is that something you want to do, or
yes.
Are you wanting to stay in Fayetteville, or she's like, no. Describe Fayetteville in your opinion. How's Fayetteville to you?
Fayetteville has good support if you know the supporters for a very long time. I feel like a lot of people that there is crabs in the bucket. You know, I feel that it is a division. It's sad to say, but people are divided here. The people do not work together as they should to make the common goal. That's for sure.
What are some things you think Fayetteville's missing in order to make it a bigger musical city, like Atlanta or something? She said so.
Good communication.
Okay.
I mean, because without anything, you have to have a communication and understanding.
That's a fact.
You know, and people have to be willing to have that open ear and not be too pride on their ego.
Anything else? Or is that the biggest?
Get their shit together, you know, stay focused. Like, you know, a lot of people, they see what's going on, but at the same time, they're like, oh yeah, they doing it. But what?
Yeah. Why you gotta add the but?
But what? There's nothing to but.
Facts.
Because we've been pushing and we got stuff going on just like everybody else. Well, we got bigger fish to fry. You know, so at the end of the day, I just feel like everybody need to come together.
That's a fact. Okay, so we have this last segment called One Piece of Advice. One piece of advice. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to give one piece of advice to the world. It could be a group of people, it could be a person, it could be a race, and you're going to give, it could be a rock, it could be anything. You're going to give one piece of advice to that thing. Okay?
Yes.
All right, so for the first one, give one piece of advice to people in Texas.
People in Texas, stay strong, keep working, don't stop, keep pushing.
Okay. Give one piece of advice to people in Fayetteville.
Stop hating. No. You know, let's get it together.
Okay. Give one piece of advice to female rappers trying to make it in the industry, you know.
Females, stay strong. There you go, stay strong. That's my one piece of advice. I mean, there's so much to go with that. But being a female, you know, you have to stay strong.
Give one piece of advice to maybe gospel artists who are kind of thinking about whether to stay doing gospel or make that transition into other genres.
You know, yeah, that's definitely. God knows your heart. Do what you feel is best for you. God knows what you're trying to do.
And then for the last one, give one piece of advice to the world as a whole.
Keep pushing. You know, if you have a dream, go for your dream. Stay focused. That is just one. Yeah. So yeah, stay focused.
Okay.
Stay focused.
And I think we did have a question from someone. And then just to repeat that so they can hear. So the question was between Nicki and Cardi? Nicki and Cardi, do or die, who are you choosing for a feature? Nicki Minaj or Cardi B? That's interesting. Who we choosing for a feature?
I would choose. Man, I love Cardi. I love you, Cardi. I love Cardi. I love Nicki. Can Can I pick Trina? You know, but between the two,
Yeah, between the two. Who we going with?
dang, I'm gonna say Nikki.
Nikki? Okay, and why?
I say Nikki because she's different. Like I just feel as her being different, like she just has a different style. She heightens her words, she changes, you know, with everything she does.
Wordplay nasty.
Yeah.
She can really spit.
She doesn't sound like another female rapper.
All right. We're about to slot. Okay, we got one more. Okay. Okay. Cardi B came up. Next Stein came up.
I should have said Rihanna.
We adding Rihanna to it.
I'm gonna add Rihanna.
Who could stand up to her? And basically, he's asking, you know, out of the names we named earlier, it was Beyonce. Who can stand up to Beyonce? We named a couple of names earlier: Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Mulatto. Who out of those, who would you choose to stand up to her?
I would say that would stand up to her would probably. Oh dang, those are some bad chicks. They're all bad because they're all keep it pushing. They all spit. I would say Cardi. I'm gonna go with Cardi.
Why do you say Cardi?
Because she voices her opinion, and she right now she's I see that she's changing. Her clothes has changed. She's more Lady Gaga type of ordeal. So I would say Cardi.
Cardi. Okay, and we got one more question. That's a great question. The question was, how does she feel about the industry constantly putting female artists against each other?
I am disgusted. I hate it. I hate it because it's already hard for us women as it is in the world, you know, on our day to day, whether you're a mom or just walking down the street. You know what I'm saying? Because we already targeted. We already deal with so much on our shoulders, whether it be trying to start a business or trying to just trying to build on ourselves. Because as a female artist, it's already hard because you have some people that won't take you seriously. You got some people that they're looking for just one thing. They play around with you. They don't want to see you progress. You know, they try to stop. Like, I feel that way as being a female. They try to stop. They try to stop our growth as it is. They feel like this is a man industry.
And then we can throw it on in there.
Oh, in the industry? Or I guess.
Are you asking basically who she work with now, as far as like producing this? Okay.
Well, I am ready to work with at Red Room with Telvin. I would like to go ahead and get some work done with him.
Okay. There you have it. Do we got any music coming up? Out soon? Dropping soon?
Yes.
In the works?
Yes. I have another single called You Got Me, because people be having people fucked up. And I just had to talk my talk on that.
Okay.
Yes.
That's out right now?
No.
Or it's coming out?
It's coming out.
Do we got a date?
Nope, because I want y'all to feel that baddie first.
Okay.
Listen to the verses. The shit's real.
Okay. Anything else? Shows, albums, EPs we're planning for? Anything else? No?
Yes.
Or it's all in the works?
On the 23rd, we have a show coming up in Raleigh.
Okay.
That's the brunch.
Brunch of Bars, I think.
Brunch of Bars. I have another show November the 6th in Augusta, Georgia. and I'm working on.
wow.
Yeah, I be having a lot of different shows.
Okay.
Y'all just stay tuned.
There you have it. Social media.
Lizzie Yayo, LizzieYayo.
And then last words. Any last words for the audience, for the world, for all of the internet?
Y'all make sure y'all follow me. Y'all get on the streaming because what I be talking about be real. You understand? I'm not sugarcoating nothing. Ain't no lies, ain't no caps. I'm very relatable. And I got a lot of stuff in store. So y'all just make sure y'all follow me. And thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you
on
for coming
Mouthin
on.
Out.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Mouthin'
enjoyed it.
All right, there you have it. I'm Adrian Nyce. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, tap in with her, follow her, run her streams up, run the views up, all of that. This is Mouthin Out interview tour. We in Fayetteville, Vietnam, as they say. And then we about to get out. Wait. What is the What is that? I heard last time we was out here, they was like, what is that?
Oh, that's just like, you know, where you at. That's where we from.
Okay.
You know, I was told that this came about, early 90s. Somebody had came up, and now everybody's doing it. You'll hear us say Bo, too.
Say it again?
Bo.
What is that? Is that
It
just...
could be like, what's up, Bo? Oh, Bo, you got me. You know, that's just...
It's okay. There you have it. Welcome to Fayetteville.
Vietnam.
Vietnam. All right, peace.
Adrian Nyce, that's what I'm riding on the eye. On the view in your favor, guess why I'm trying to stay fly.